agenda. We have another presentation
Another presentation.
from Emily Buchsbaum, an Irvington student, who's going to talk about her new book highlighting positive trends during the pandemic. Emily?
Hi, my name is Emily and I'm an 8th grader at Irvington Middle School. And earlier this year, I published on Amazon through Kindle and paperback 20 positives of 2020. And I did this because I wanted to go into 2021 with a positive outlook on 2020 without completely throwing away the year, since there were positives that happened besides the whole pandemic thing. So I just wanted to, this is what my book looks like. Some of the positives that I included were spending time with family, learning new hobbies, baking and cooking. I said that drive-in movies came back and that people started sewing masks and
wearing pajamas.
Wearing pajamas as the acceptable fashion, since we were all on Zoom for a good majority of the year. I also wanted to
Adoption increase.
Some other positives I saw were dog adoptions, which was great because one of the facts I learned was that some shelters were having 13 or more dogs adopted a day, which is around double the amount they had before the pandemic. I've seen that in my community with a lot of my friends getting dogs and my neighbors. Another positive was that a lot of the CO2 and greenhouse gas emissions went down a lot because of people staying at home and not needing to use their cars as much. And a lot of the solar panels and other equipment that doesn't use fossil fuels became cheaper. On the back of my book, I also put binoculars because I wanted to say that we're not only just going to be finding positive outlooks on 2020, but we are going to be finding them on 2021 too, because the pandemic isn't over yet and we still want to find positives that will help us get through the year.
It's really terrific what you're doing. You took a tragedy and you're getting people to smile, and getting people to think about some of the positive things that they've experienced during the pandemic. And sometimes people dwell on all the horrible things that are happening in the world. And I think your book encourages people to recognize that this was tragic, but at the same time, everybody should try making the best of a bad situation and think positive. So your book really is very inspiring, and I want to commend you for encouraging people to have a good, upbeat attitude, and to recognize that there's still room to smile. So
Thank you.
You need more people with your attitude, and I think you should be very, very proud of yourself.
Thank you.
Thank you. How does somebody get the book if they would like to purchase one?
It's on Amazon. So just by searching up 20 positives of 2020
By Emily
on
Buchsbaum.
Amazon or online or on the app, you can find my book, and it's also on Kindle as well.
So you're one of the youngest authors in the town. You're only like 13
Yes.
and you already wrote a book. So that, do you want to be an author when you get older?
Well, I'm already an author.
Do you
but
want to
yeah.
do you want to like win a Pulitzer Prize, or do you want to make this your career?
Sure.
I'll continue writing when I'm older, but I'm not sure if I want it to be my career yet.
That's great. Well, thank you so much for sharing this, and hopefully when if more people would read your book, there'll be more smiles and people will think positive, and everybody should think about something positive that happened to them during this year. Thank you.
Paul, I think it's really extraordinary for Emily, for someone Emily's age, to feel to be so motivated and inspired to write a book. And I'd like for us to get her contact information so that we may invite her to be one of the guest speakers to the Greenburgh Town Hall 2021 summer interns. Do you have her email address?
Yes.
Okay, great. Emily, we'll be reaching out to you to be a guest speaker to our interns.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.